I'm Marco Werman with The World.
It's sort of miraculous that Taoism is still around at all. More than once in its 2,500-year history, the rulers of China tried to stamp it out. At one point, the entire Taoist canon was very nearly lost forever, but it survived. And today, Taoism remains one of the 5 official religions in China. It gets lots of government support for things like new temples. And Taoism is back on the upswing among Chinese people.
Okay, let's get started.
For a more experienced perspective on the Taoist concept of Qi, I meet up with Marie Favorito. She's the director of the Boston Healing Tao Center. And on this morning, she's leading a Tai Chi class for some local seniors.
Twist and slap tapping. Qi Kung is the art of moving your life force. Qi means energy. Kung is practice, your discipline. It's a way of life. It's part of the philosophy of the Tao, which means the way. So it's a practical, hands-on way of moving in meditation, sitting in meditation, standing in meditation.
But why are Westerners so interested in this manifestation of Taoism, I ask?
What makes this so powerful is that it works. If you do it, if you practice, it works. It gives you a way of aging gracefully. It gives you a way of working with your life force energy, a way of increasing it, and a way of keeping balance in your physical body and your energy body. It's not just a philosophy, it's a practice.
You're welcome. I want to introduce you to Marie Favorito. She is the director of the Boston Healing Tao School for Taoist Practices. She's teaching Tai Chi, meditation, and Qigong for a long time. And she's got some great things to share with you about practicing. You've been developing a personal practice and actively enjoying a personal practice for 30 years now.
Yes.
And a long time that I've known you. It's been very inspiring. So what kind of tips can you give to someone who's just beginning a personal practice?
Whatever it is, I do Qigong, Tai Chi, meditation, and I do that on a daily basis to feel good. You anchor it. You anchor a good feeling in your body, and it inspires you to want to do it again. I've been practicing this work, this Qigong, for 30 years because it feeds me. It makes me feel good. And I love sharing it with people. I truly do. Mm-hmm. And then it's about frequency and vibration. It helps you center your body. It helps you raise your vibration, having a practice of some sort. It helps you be clear. It helps you accomplish your tasks in the day more efficiently.
Because you've practiced. And your practice is energy cultivation, so you're clearing your energy every time you practice. Very nice.
And everybody wants more energy.
But how can you help someone who's already practicing strengthen their practice?
You have to know where your students are at. You have to know what they've accomplished and where they want to go, what their goals are. So then you can say, well, you can do this practice or that practice and, practice more time with this level or that level, a deeper stance or the higher level meditation or a more complicated Qigong movement or going from a short form to a long form or maybe adding sword form. So you have to know your students.
But most Westerners have indeed seen Taoism as pure, unadulterated philosophy. And that's thanks in large part to the Chinese sage from the 4th century BC named Lao Tzu. As the author of the Tao Te Ching, Lao Tzu is really the founding father of Taoism. Even today, new translations of his classic text are coming out 2 or 3 times a year.
The Tao Te Ching itself was never meant to be written down. It was Lao Tzu. He was leaving China and was stopped at the gate by a guardian at the gate and who convinces him to finally write down the Tao Te Ching. So you have this irony of something that's supposed to be inexpressible in words, but it's become the most translated book around the world besides the Bible.
There are some well-known Taoist monks in China, but Taoism does not have an equivalent to the Pope or the Dalai Lama. This is not a highly organized religion. It's very difficult to say how many Taoists there are around the world. He says they are an important part of the still evolving story of Taoism. For The World, I'm Matthew Bell.
Yo, I'm the master of disaster. No one speak a sword faster. I want you. There'll be tears after the laughter. Down 30 years.